Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It's lovely to see you all again, as always. Have you ever asked yourself, guys, what's actually happening to men over the course of the last, say, 25, 30, 35 years, that sort of a time frame? Why they've become so beta male, so pussy whipped, so weak and feeble and cowardly and soy boyish and cooked, that sort of a thing. Now, the reason I ask is I've just come back from the pub, just met a couple of mates for a few pints. Yes, contrary to popular belief, I do still have some friends at 40 years old. Just. Anyway, there was this young couple at the bar at the pub that we were in. And this drunken lad came up and started trying to chat up this guy's bird. You know, touching her, flirting with her, asking her to buy her a drink. And this guy was warning this fella, profusely. Look, pack it in, she's with me. Please go away. Please stop. Yada yada yada. I could hear everything. He was only like a couple of metres away from us. Now I ask you gents out there, what would you do in that scenario? Let's say that was your wife or your girlfriend and some little arsehole was having his hands all over her and trying to buy her drinks and flirting with her, and you're telling him 2 or 3 times to back off, that she's with you. Would you lamp him there and then at the bar? Would you ask him to step outside into the car park for a quick chat for 5 or 10 minutes? Which one would it be? But this guy did nothing. No crosswords, no arguments, no fisticuffs. He just turned with his missus and left the pub. What has happened to chivalry in this world? I tell you, what's happened to sticking up for your woman at any given cost? Chucking a cloak over a puddle so she could walk across it. Yeah, maybe that's a bit extreme, but old school chivalry. Where's it gone? Has it got something to do with the uncontrolled feminism that's in this world, especially the Western world? Is it down to the dismantling of the patriarchy? Is it down to be made to feel so guilty and scared for simply being an alpha male? Hell, not even an alpha male, a male in general. I mean, is it any wonder that the birth rates are down across the Western world? When you think about it, I would be terrified of being a single man in this day and age. I wouldn't know how to approach a woman to say, you fancy a drink? Can I sit here, please? Fancy a chat? Actually chatting up a lady. Because now you can be done for sexual harassment simply for looking at a woman, let alone talking to her or trying to buy her a drink. You'd probably end up getting arrested for it. Is that what's happened to men now? Are they so scared and cowardly of doing something wrong or getting in trouble with the law or being hit with some sort of sexual harassment case at work? I mean, you see it, don't you, on these TikTok videos, excuse me, on Twitter and things like that, of girls just randomly being attacked in the street by, say, immigrants or something like that. And you see the men in the background do nothing. They don't step in. They don't have a crossword to say to the other person. They just stand there looking gormless. That's what I'm trying to ask you. What has happened to men? I dread to think what would happen if one of these soy boys ever got a burglar or some sort of dangerous murderer in the house. They'd run out of the house and leave the wife upstairs. If there was a house fire, pretty much the same. I weep for humanity, guys. I honestly do. Birth rates are down, testosterone is obviously down, bravery's down, cowardice and soy boy is raging high. And I'm quite worried about it, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm some Arnold Schwarzenegger tough guy, tough nut or anything, but I know how to be a man. I know how to provide for my family and not be a house husband or something like that. Or, I don't know. I don't want to go on too much. That's my basic question anyway. Where have men gone wrong? And is it possible to claw back what we once were? Being able to chat up a girl in a pub, look after the woman that we're supposed to be with, stand up for her, chest out, that sort of a thing. I don't know. We're down a rabbit hole here and I don't think there's any way of getting back up. Anyway, chaps, Please let me know in the comments what you think. What would you do in that scenario? That sort of a thing. And yeah, I suppose I'll see you in a bit. And get ready to wake up with a bit of a hangover. See you later, guys. Cheers.